All right. So the most with sealed, it's all about like trading the board. So you want the creatures with like the highest health. Health is like this is just basic stuff, but it helps like everyone on the stream too. So I figure I'll
Yes,
go through
please.
all the bullshit. But yeah, health is more important than attack most of the time because if your creature survives one trade, it can make another. And it's all about like getting those trades where you can kill two creatures for one of your creatures. So that's like the main kind of focus. So we want cards that can achieve that. Like Golden Saber is a great example. You could kill like 3 acolytes with that. It's got 3 durability, only 2 mana. Like that's insane, that card. But yeah, we'll filter. Get rid of that spell in the top left corner, please. I can't
Yes.
really see the filters. Yeah. So we'll filter by mana cost and we'll kind of go through. So you just want like the lowest mana cost, highest stats. So 1 mana, 2/2s.
Should I erase
The
everything? You want
Amazon.
to start over
No,
or?
no, no, no,
Okay.
that's fine. I think you picked a lot of good options. I would have picked the little fire speaker, the Raving Necromancer's fine, Golden Saber's great, Axewoman's great. One very niche thing that's really good in this mode is Reformation. Like
Really?
set a creature's strength to 1. So see that card in the middle left, the shadow version you've
There it
got?
is. Okay, yeah, yeah.
This one, yeah. So that's deceptively really good. Like imagine your opponent drops this massive like 8 attack creature and you just spend 1 mana and it's now just like a 1/10 and it's just useless. I think you put Thawed Heart in this list with how top heavy you are. Interesting. So you got a lot of top heavy stuff.
Do you want
Okay.
both of these reformations, you think? It's good
I'm
enough to
thinking
run two?
about it, but
Okay.
we'll see what else you've got. We'll run 2 for now and see what else we have. So you
Okay.
got the Valkyrie Heartsworn and you've got Viking. So you got a little Viking synergy. A 3/1, it dies quickly with low health, but it trades pretty much everything. So if you verse someone who's not running like the ping hero power, it can be pretty good. Otherwise, it can be dangerous. Pack Fiend, I've actually had a lot of success with as like an early card. It seems super greedy, but 5 attack like trades into any creature. It's pretty good early game tempo. I don't
Even though
mind
it's
it.
the 2 health, which is interesting.
Unlikely pack. Yeah, it's got the 2 health, and obviously, if we got to choose, the best 2 drops are like 3 health. 2 mana, 2/3. Mugging is amazing. That was a good pick.
Yeah.
Roadside Checkpoint can be good in like an aggro deck where you've got lots of little small things because it buffs like your creatures by 2/2.
Everyone in
But
chat loves checkpoint. Look at this.
yeah, so yeah, Checkpoint. Everyone loves it. Yeah,
And
so
then
we can
Thawed
put that
Heart is
in.
interesting because then we have a lot of these like later game spells in the early drops.
I'm on the fence with Thawed Heart because let's say it's early game and you have it, it's not doing anything proactive. It's not a creature on the board. It's not removing a creature off the board. If you have AoEs, like you can wipe the enemy board really effectively, then you can come back with Thawed Heart, heal back up, and then it's good. But if you can't actually AoE the board, then it's really useless. You'll have no tempo. So it really depends on what the top end of your deck is.
Gotcha.
That's the kind of thought process I'm going through. Because if you can't kill any creatures, you're not putting creatures on the board, then you're not even going to get the Thought Heart value.
Yeah.
Um, Trojan Golem's amazing. That was a great pick as well. I love that card. I don't think we have enough Nether synergy for Chira. She can be good in some situations. June Cavalry is a great pick. Pixie Lock is also pretty good. It's a 2/4, 3 mana 2/4, and it can get bigger, so I like it. One I think we've went under the radar, which will happen a ton in this mode, is skeleton heavy. Like it's not that amazing, but if you don't have that many great drops, it's a 2/4 that
There it
also
is.
obliterates the 1 health creature. And
Yeah.
also the Scorch Seeker, it does like a 1 damage ping. It can be okay, but we'll see what cards we have. Because your early game, you don't really have that much stuff. Scorch Seeker also is underrated here, yeah.
Do 3/2, tempt fate, roar, target a creature, -1 health if it's an
Yeah.
enemy, +1 strength if it's friendly. Oh, okay.
So it's almost like an archer. So you're getting a 3/2 body and you're getting a 1 damage from an archer, but it's also got Tempt Fate, which means it could come with like Ward, a 1/1 Afterlife, Overkill, Twin Strike, that kind of shit. So it's not horrible in some pools, but we'll see. We'll see if you've got really good stuff. Okay, so Skeleton Heavy we like. Pickpocket, I'm on the fence. Can we read that card again? I haven't seen it in a while, but I don't think I've picked it yet, Pickpocket.
It worked well
But
once for me, but then since then it's kind of tough. Copy the last
yeah.
spell and the last creature your opponent played and put them into your hand.
Yeah, so one of my friends told me off for picking this tea time because he said you're spending 4 mana and you're not putting anything on the board, you're not removing anything on the board. It's just good. Again, I think this is one of those awesome cards late game, if you can copy like an 8-drop or whatever, but you still have to destroy it. You know what I mean? So it's a bit too greedy and a bit too slow. I love the concept behind it. I think it's a cool card. I know it could like pay off if it did, like if it worked, but you still have to deal with the last spell and creature your opponent played. You're
Yeah,
still
it's
behind so
very
far.
very end
Yeah,
of game like
it's
value
end
mode.
game. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And I love the end game value mode. So I'm all for pickpocket. Like my heart's telling me pick it, but like then chat will tell me don't, and I can kind of see why. But yeah. So we'll keep going down and see what else there is.
Yes, sir.
Uh yeah, Wandering Warrior, 4 mana, 4/4. So pretty much it's weird. In this mode, it's almost like whatever the mana lock is, if the stats are equal, it's okay. Like
Yeah.
a 3 mana 3/3 is pretty much the best you can get. 4 mana 4/4, 5 mana 5/5. It's that kind of shit. Ashen Drake's amazing. What else do we have? Oh, we got some really cool cards at the top. And Avatar of Light, great pick. Griffith, great pick.
Yeah.
I like Annoying Bureaucrat a little bit. You get like a 6/4 on the board. They have to destroy one of their cards, but we'll see. We don't want to overfill our hand, so we'll try and filter out the weakest cards before we start adding more. Annoying
Oh, okay.
Dedicant or Annoying Bureaucrat, do you mean? Or what's Annoying Dedicant?
I think they mean
Is
annoying
that
bureaucrat. Yeah, I haven't
Yeah,
heard of.
maybe. Yeah. Me and Shushu are on the same page with that one. It's a cool card. You get like a 6/4 with hidden, and they lose a card, which means you're up a card. If they lose one card, that's a big deal. In a mode where there's not like a ton of card draw, and you're pretty much like trying to top deck the win the whole way, if they're down one entire card, it really does fuck them up.
Blackguard
Um,
is the worst epic in GU right now. Rex says.
where's yeah? Are you running Blackguard?
No,
Oh no,
no, I didn't choose
don't
it.
run that.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, late game when they only have bombs, it's great. Exactly. I agree with Shushu. Also, Slipblade is great. That was a really good pick. I'd say 90% of this you've done really well. Um, yeah, it's always hard to get everything perfect. Even I'm not gonna get you there, but I do think we are over the 30 card limit, so we've got to
Yeah.
start cutting some. But we'll keep scrolling down. I want to see just all the cards. Did I miss any?
Nah, that's pretty
So
much it.
Alexis, yeah, they're all amazing. You got Zealous and Alexis. We've got a lot of great like late game. I just hope we get there. So that's kind of the worry I have. Will we get to the late game?
Yeah,
Usually
for
when I'm
sure.
thinning out a deck, I try to start at like the top-ish end and get rid of like the top-ish cards that aren't that amazing.
Okay.
Otherwise, I don't think we'll get there in the first place. But yeah,
It's tough. They're all pretty good.
yeah. What's this stun ray? I want to see that.
Stun
Four,
Ray is
3
4/3, and the
or
roar
4.
is that you give an enemy creature confused.
It's a cool one. It's a bit low, but we also do need a mid-game curve.
That's the
So
thing, right? We have like no, we
that's
have
the tricky part.
that's one of our 2 4-drop creatures, and then for 5 we have
Yeah, it's
2
like
others.
yeah.
I'm just
We don't
looking at
really
the
want to get
4s
rid
and
of
the
5.
yeah, the 4s and the
But at the
5s right here.
same time, what's worse, a bad 4-drop or just a good 5 or 6? Is it worth? Stunray is an OG Kargas. He needs bodies. Yeah, I agree. He needs bodies. We might have to go back and put like the Scorch Seer in its place or something. That's what I'm
Scorch
thinking. Get rid of
Seeker
the top
instead of
end.
Stun Gun, so 3/2
Like
instead
have a
of 4/3.
couple. Yeah, something like that. Like we have June Cavalry. We have some good 3-drops. We may lack 4-drops, but 4 and 5, they're fine slots because there's no mana pip separating them. Like 5 and 6, you have to get like 2 turns to get to. So it gets
Right.
tricky when you add 6-drops and onwards because it's not like 1 mana per turn like other card games. So when you're putting 7-drops and 8-drops in the deck, it's dangerous because it'll take ages to get to.
True.
Um,
Jay
yeah, I
says
don't.
Zealous March has to go.
Zealous March, no way. Zealous March is like one of the best cards in the game. Like the protected acolytes means it survives like most AoEs. Like it will survive a 7 mana Inferno and you'll still have 8/8 worth of stats on the board. So it's almost like a 16/16. I agree 7-drops have to go, but I don't think we get rid of Zealous. We get rid of Rebuilt differently. So that's where
You
we
think so?
start. Yeah. So I love that card, and it actually fits your deck in a way because you've got big creatures that would be worth, but I'm pretty sure it's like a random, isn't it? Destroy a target, put a what is it?
It's a
I can't. It's
random
too
card from the
blurry.
void, I
Yeah.
think.
So at the end of the game, a random card's going to be an acolyte, a 1 mana 2/2.
Yeah.
It's too greedy. The destroy is good. We do need destroy functions and stuff like that. I still think like even some of the 8-drops might be too greedy. We might want to top out at Zealous March. We might not even want to go to Alexis. Would definitely cut the Bureaucrat over Rebuild. What do you mean, bureaucrat of
The
rebuild?
annoying bureaucrat, the card.
Yeah.
He's saying you would
Even though
cut that instead. I mean, we have 3 6-drops and we have 4 7s. If we swapped those, it'd be 2 6-drops and 5 7s. That does feel like too many 7s relative to the
what's rebuild?
6s.
I'm just trying to figure out first what
Oh,
does he
that's the one
mean
we
by
just cut.
rebuild?
The destroy a creature and get a random card from your void for 7.
Oh, really?
Rebuild
We've definitely
differently.
got the. I think both, but like I do like the bureaucrat. It trades the board effectively. It can go face for lethal. It also destroys a card, which is a massive value. Rebuild's good in a way for destroying and summoning, but if it wasn't random, it would be good. Because it's random, you're just gonna get some junk. You get like 1 mana junk, so you're getting like a 5 mana destroy card with a 1 mana junk for 7. I don't know, it's a bit slow. What does kidnap
Kidnapper
do?
is
This one's cool.
deadly. After Kidnapper attacks a creature, pull the attacked creature into your hand.
Mm.
It does
It
have
is a
this.
cool card.
The health factor is interesting.
In a way, yeah, it's kind of like a 6 mana 6/6, so it's not bad
Right.
at all. Like I actually think that could actually be good.
It's like an
Now that I
infinite
think about
6.
it.
It's like infinity 6. It's actually really good.
Exactly. Yeah, so it's like a 99/6, right? But
Yeah.
it's weak to levy and bound by its will. If they have a 3 mana
Hmm.
bound by its will, you can. But that's not often. I'm just saying. I like to look at a card's weaknesses. But
Sure.
yeah, it has the potential to be pretty awesome. Like you not only kill their creature like indefinitely, but you also summon your own. Like
True,
you grab their
Cilium.
card.
Cilium says, and I'm sorry for cutting you off a little bit, but if they have
No, not at all.
armor, it's minus 99. So that's a good point
Yeah,
on the one. So you think it
100%.
does look, going off what you said, because you pointed out, I mean, I'm definitely not valuing the health stat enough. I think that's just from talking to you for 10 minutes. I'm already like
Mm.
clearly seeing that. And I'm also making my decks a little too late game heavy.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing we need to get rid of is like Alexis for one. She's amazing, but I think we're never going to get to her with this deck. Like we don't have the early game to get to late game.
And so,
If you,
should we swap the Bureaucrat for Kidnapper to get that higher health and get the deadly effect?
mm,
Or do you prefer
I think
Bureaucrat?
neither. I'm trying to like think
Neither.
maybe we just get rid of the bureaucrat as well because we don't have like room. We have double dealer as well, which means like pick one. So we can get the double dealer, which draws us two.
Oh, we have a
Do we have
problem.
any
Hold on. We have a
AoE?
problem. Cilium,
Mm,
try cards for fun. Bro, get your sweat on, all right? I don't want to
yeah.
hear you say the F word, fun, in this chat one more time until I'm 7-0, okay? Sorry, Kargas. What were you
That's
saying?
it. I know, 100% agree with you there. And yeah, funds for constructed and fucking whatever that chaos mode is. Void Flash
Chaos
is an
bullshit.
expensive removal. I'm on the fence with Void Flash too.
Really?
But we need
That seems like premium removal to me, especially considering, I mean, I'm
it
open to
probably
it,
will be fine.
considering we don't have a lot
Yeah.
of destroy creature effects, especially.
So we have Slipblade, Void Flash. I just want to work on the. I think our curve's looking much better now. Okay.
We could take it out. I mean, if you really want me to, I'll
No, no,
try
no,
it.
no. This is fine. I think we're almost there. HP or anyone else got anything to chip in with, or are we not listening to them?
No, it's
Filthy
good.
text to speech players.
No, this is
Whatever.
perfect. It's having someone else like you with me. I mean, having you specifically is goated because you're really good at the game and everyone loves you. This is the best content
I
imaginable.
appreciate you.
I appreciate
thank
you,
you.
bro, for jumping in. Jay
No, all
says
good.
too many conflicting opinions, bro. No, that's the good thing is like
Oh
when
yeah,
it's
roadside.
when it's me talking to chat, I get overwhelmed. Having Kargas in
Mm,
here, one day we'll get Cilium in here. We'll get Rex in here too because I feel bad. Like having other people helps me kind of sort out all the opinions. This is what makes it so much better.
100%. Roadside checkpoint would be a pretty good 7-drop because it synergizes with Zealous March, but we'd have to get rid of another 7-drop.
We're already running the checkpoint, so it's in the curve
we are,
that we
so
have.
that's perfect. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect then. Yeah, I'm happy with that. It's
Yeah.
more just I like to scan over the early game again. So we got mugging. I'm just looking. Oh, Hallowing Light is deceptively amazing. So it's a 2 mana.
yeah.
Look at Hallowing. H-Pain taught me that actually. This card's really good early game. Like you're gonna have acolytes that can do 2 damage, right? And then there's gonna be creatures with like really high. Yeah, you can probably get rid of some top end stuff. Because we don't want it to be too greedy where we're like bricking all the time.
This is so much more aggressive than I'm used to playing. I can already tell I've been building bad decks for the last 2 weeks.
No, it's okay. Um,
It's great. No, it's good. If you, it's like I feel like you were in the chat one time. It's like when you go to the doctor and you want them to say something's wrong, right? It's like you know you're
yeah,
fucking up.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
that
yeah,
same thing
yeah.
here. I know I'm not getting the
I
best
love
results.
I like that analogy. I
Yeah,
remember us talking about that.
yeah.
That was good. Ashen's good, but yeah, it's just hard to know what to cut here.
So Rex has an
Maybe we.
interesting comment. I don't know if it's just
What did
revisiting.
he say?
We talked about it a little bit, but he said, "Wouldn't Stun Ray be better than the Argo?" So the 5.
So you're getting 4/3 stats or 4/6. They're not amazing. I guess the Argo 5 mana 4/6. It's
Eh,
okay.
6 is
It
a
gives
lot more than
Olympians
3.
1 attack as well. It's got like some hidden OPs. Confusion is pretty cool, but I don't like 4 mana stats with 3 health.
Yeah.
I just don't like that. It can a 3-drop and 2-drop could potentially trade into your 4-drop. It feels like a very slow turn.
I'm gonna go with Kargas on
Um,
this one, Rex. I take the
but it's a
feedback.
hard call. I definitely think Rex isn't quite wrong. It's just a matter of opinion. Like I think it could be good. The confusion could work in your favor. Like it's a coin flip. They could make some shit value trades. Argo is great. Yeah, Argo's great. Do we have Olympians? You can search in the top left to see if there's any synergy in the deck.
I feel like we don't really. Let's see. Oh God, which one of
Yeah.
these icons
It's
is it,
just
bro?
the top search, just Olympian.
I
I
can
just go
type it
Ollie.
in. I am
Yeah,
stubbornly hovering over each logo to find it. There it is.
so
Okay.
we've got one. So we've got the potential of getting the Trojan Golem an extra attack, which isn't much. We
Not
have Shield
much.
Bearer. It is what it is.
6
I
health
just
is
want
a
to
lot
make
of
sure we
health, though.
survive the early game.
Yeah, 6 health is a lot of health.
This should be okay.
Gotta
So what do
cut
we
one
add?
card.
We got to cut one. What does Unlikely Pack do? Maybe the Pack Fiend's too greedy, the 5/2.
Unlikely Pact adds 3 1-mana
That's
war creatures
ooh
to
to
our
your
hand.
hand. I mean, that gives us an early game, right?
Seems good, like
That's
Call of
pretty
the Light
good.
kind of
Yeah.
vibes.
No, I like that. It's been slow for me, that type of card. Maybe a spell that doesn't remove.
Pack Fiend is an
Cut.
option. I heard that one. Otherwise, we have 8
Mm,
spells to look at. The double
yeah.
Reformation could cut down to 1 Reformation. An
Mm,
option. Um,
yeah. What? Maybe one Reformation.
we did that. We'd have a nice
Yeah.
6, 8,
Yeah.
5 opening curve
I
here.
like. This is looking good. We just hope we don't run into some crazy control deck because then we'll want the Alexis Archon. This
Yeah.
seems good. Maybe there is room for her. She's a pretty amazing card. I'm
It
just trying
feels
to think. She
like,
goes so well with Roadside Checkpoint as well.
yeah,
That's the
like
thing I'm on the fence about.
we have so much early game. Like, is it
Maybe get rid
possible?
of Pack Fiend. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
we have
feeling
enough
that.
early. But Pack Fiend's out early
Actually,
as well.
yeah, because, bro, we have really good early game. We don't need that 5-2. Like, that's...
I hope so. You want to draw it, but yeah, let's go with this. Oh, we've got the Golden Saber. We want that like every game. We've
Yeah.
got Slipblade. We've got some mid-game answers. We've got a Trojan frontline. We've got Mugging. Yeah, we've got some good answers. We'll give it a crack.
We'll give it a crack. 7 wins, Jay. We'll see. We did a bet for 5 wins, so Believer's feeling good. I ended the wrong bet with the wrong answer last one. I feel so bad. So this one I need to be careful.
Do you
Frozen...
make bets before you start?
Well, what I did is I had the bet from last time, and it was, will Flux win 5 games? And the answer was no. And I forgot it was still running, so I went to start the next bet. And, like, I saw the title, and I saw the options, and I was like, looks good, and I hit yes to start the next poll, and I selected yes for the bet. Even though I think there was a double check.
That is funny as.
There's the second box,
Yeah.
are you sure? I think I just blew through that. It's pretty, it's shameful. I've never done that before.
Oof. Yeah, I can see that happens. Do you want to play a game together or?
Yeah, let's do one.
Deck building. It's your call.
Let's do one with you in here to get my bearings going, and then I'll release you back to
do your own
annoying
thing.
your mom or whatever you got to do.
That's it. I can do that. I can multitask.
That's right.
All I have to do is talk loudly.
Dude,
If you lose,
I definitely don't
Yeah,
miss.
you can blame me if you lose.
Bro,
There you go.
having my own apartment, it's like that's one of the craziest things. It's just like I'm not
man.
bugging anybody. It's crazy.
Bro, I would love that. I think about it all the time.
Yeah, Moo got
Just-
Kargas helping out. It's crazy, man. It's there's good and bad. There's also a lot of like being by yourself all the time, which
I
definitely
was
is an
thinking
adjustment.
that.
That's a thing
Yeah.
for sure. That's a thing. But
100% agree.
no one else's dirty dishes are ever in the sink, so that's pretty nice.
That's always good.
So
I
Acolyte for
pretty much
sure.
I pretty much always take Acolyte.
Okay.
So we're going second.
Going
We got
second.
our early game.
They have Thievery. Got
Yeah,
these
they got
ones.
Thievery.
Do we
Hmm.
do we throw anything back here? And we have a lot of options to look for. Look for the relic, maybe?
Yeah, I think the relic's like our premium option we always want. So maybe we
Hallowing
get rid of
or
Hallowing,
Raving?
yeah.
Okay, Hallowing.
Hallowing's good when... Oh, but we're going second, so it could be okay. Yeah, maybe
Maybe
Hallowing for now.
I'll do
It's
Hallowing.
better late game.
All right, send
Ooh, we
back
don't want that.
Cupid. Send back Scorcher.
Scorched is good. I think we send back Pixie Lock because she's only a 1/3, and if we're going second and we're trying to win the board, having a 1/3, no, we can't keep Roadside. That's like a 7-drop. It looks like
Yeah.
a 2-mana, but you're
More of a
never
7
playing it
drop.
for 2.
Yeah, okay.
A lot of the time I've noticed they just skip turn 1 as well. Yeah.
Turn
So
down
that's
the
what
game
they've
audio.
done.
Got you
So
guys
it's
cranked up.
weird. Sometimes you try to look for all your weapons and reactive spells, and then they just skip turn 1, and you wish you had a creature. So we're
Right.
good here. Yeah, I like your play. Yep. This is a solid
Let's do
opener.
this. Each turn, I'll say what I think, and then you can correct me based on what
Yeah,
you think.
I was about to say that's the best way to do it.
Perfect.
Is Scorched here an Anubian? This could be a little hint. I don't know.
Yes, it is an Anubian.
Ooh.
Interesting. Okay.
But what are the other options now?
They have 1/4 Marshwalker. Options are Pixie Lock, Seeker, or technically I could also GP for value. Yeah. I could target them, make them a 1/3, or I could make this a 3/2. Otherwise, 1/3 with Pixies. My gut is awkward. Yeah, my gut says maybe to pip out the Pixie Lock because it has the higher health, and this, I don't know, the tokens.
This is actually so hard to figure out because the Pixie he trades the 1/1. Does it happen at the end of your turn? He gets a free trade on your Pixie, right?
At the end of my turn, yeah, he does. So get a free one.
He just kills your Pixie for free. So Scorched is probably best here.
Okay.
So that's what I would go with.
Give it a try.
You can always just like, yeah, I'd put it on the Raving and go face or something.
Alright,
because we can't get a value trade, so yeah, just go overkill. Hidden at the end of the turn barely does anything. Okay. I always go overkill and just flip it.
Gotcha. Alright.
I doubt if it had hidden it would make too much of a difference. He could have a spell.
I fixed it, Ducker. Thank you.
Okay, so this turned out to be like a bit of a better option, and he made a bad trade.
Nice.
So if we played the Pixie Lock, he would trade his 3/3 into our Pixie Lock, and we probably would have just like lost the game.
Wow.
But now we have a 3/1. Yeah, what would you do here?
I would definitely be thinking I'm gonna trade into this guy.
100%. Your weaker creature that could die to the marsh, we trade straight in.
And then pip in the warrior, right?
Yeah, that could work. Yeah.
Perfect.
I like it. Yep.
We have nice follow-up options.
Yeah, that was perfect. We played around like 2 things at once by just getting the Scorched out.
It's crazy how big of an impact that 3/2 versus the 1/3 makes on that.
Oh, yeah. Pixie's good when you're going first only. If you're going second, you'll notice that she doesn't trade well into anything, and you don't really get the 1/1s out.
Okay.
She would have just instantly died and would be losing the board. He'd have a 3/2 right now, and a 1/3 or some shit.
Yeah.
And then that. And would be like, what the fuck do we do now?
Okay.
Some interesting choices.
So 4 energy, 1 pip. Option 1 is to pip this out. Option 2, I could play these. GP is looking good. Potential to clear monsters. It feels like a good chance to maybe start getting some GP value because they have more cards.
Yes, 100%. I'd do the same thing. GP here.
So it'd be GP playing the fire spreader.
Yep.
And then it's just a matter of what to do with this attack.
Okay. Yeah. And I'll tell you another reason why I like your play so much is because we just drew an 8-drop. That means we know we've got a heavy card, so we want to keep our mana pip to get it out as soon as possible.
Right, now that we have it.
That can kind of determine whether you do it or not as well.
Kill spider? Question mark?
I like trading here. Yeah, I'd kill the spider. Or even the 1/3, but it's a hard call. I think the 2/3.
Because of the trade into these guys, right?
Yes, exactly. So that's one thing you've always got to think about is if I don't trade this, what will he trade of mine? So there's like 2 kind of minds when it comes to trading. What can I kill where my creature lives? And also, what if I leave it there, will I be vulnerable to? So there's like a double, you need to think of those 2 things when trading. Like, what's my value trade and what's his value trade? So you try to become him and think, what does he want to do to me? And try to make him avoid that, if that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense. It's like kind of like thinking 1 turn ahead.
Yeah, right. You want to be them as well. Put yourself in their shoes and be like, what does he want to do to me? And let's avoid that.
So we got to kill this rascal, right? Just
yeah, because he wants to be a little rascal and he wants to deal 2 damage to my creatures. So exactly, you're thinking the right way.
Probably the angel, because big stats, we can get this and everything.
Stats, exactly.
All right. I don't know, Ducker. Spell Rot doesn't seem so good. It seems perfect on this turn. What are you talking about? Look at this. 5/5. That's a dream play.
Yeah, it's a cream dream. A 5-mana 5/5.
Creaming and dreaming, dude.
Exactly, at the same time. We take those.
All right.
I'll tell you, it's not dreaming. My mother. After I woke
Poor
up.
Kargas' poor mom.
Yeah.
Your mom and my mom
either.
can have a podcast together one day once we're both successful. They can have a podcast like how we raised our kids to become the biggest gaming streamers.
Oh, my mom hates that I play video games.
She's no, that's rough.
She's like, when are you gonna quit this junk?
Gotcha.
When are you gonna get a real job?
Gotcha. I didn't realize. Okay. So Blackguard, they played the worst 5-drop. So kill this, pip out. No, don't pip because we want to save the pip. Kill this.
Yeah.
I still can't get this guy yet.
Yeah, just go face then. So I think and play
Acolyte.
Jackal Hero Power. We don't have time to.
All right. So hit face, Jackal, GP.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
The problem with Pixie Lock is he just gets too much value. That fucking Marshwalker gets so much value.
It's still here. It's still here.
It's still here. Like 10 years later, still here.
Goddamn broccoli. Yo, Burgeoneer, welcome in. Thank you for the kind words, dude. Thank you. Congratulations to you as well, sir. I'm looking forward to being on the council together. Kargas, myself, you, and all the others. It's going to be a good council.
This is a tricky one.
Okay, Frost Shot. 6 mana for me. We're 4 turns from pipping out Alexis. Double Dealer is slow tempo. It would shut down their options, but then we're eating the 6/6. Otherwise, Cavalry gets us part of the way there. I mean, kill the 1/2, right? Like, we got to kill this Marshwalker.
Yeah, we definitely kill the 1/2 for sure.
Right here.
That always happens. And then if we play June, we get a trade path into the 6/6 next turn. If we play Double Dealer, we could be avoiding him getting some crazy shit. So it's a really hard call.
Feels like we need to play Dune because this could just get too far ahead.
Yeah,
right?
I kind of like June a little bit more. I don't know why.
GP and keep not playing Pixie Lock, or
maybe maybe we get rid of Pixie Lock. If you ever notice, card is just like you're avoiding playing it. I mean, we could
play it.
He
here,
has
right?
Rapture Dance though. It would fuck us either way. Yeah, play it. I guess.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's like, why not?
Yeah.
Should I attack because of potential for Rapture Dance? No, okay.
Ooh.
Maybe it's too late now, but was that an interesting idea?
That was actually. it doesn't make a difference because of the Pixie Locks.
True, it doesn't make a
difference.
But
I think,
no.
We just got pickpocketed down.
No.
I know, right? That was pickpocketception.
Bro.
Yeah. Wait, he didn't even attack? Like what? Okay, we got Black Argo. That seems like that. So, I guess we can trade him out, just because we don't have AoEs. I don't know. Should we be trading or should we just go face? This is like a tricky one.
Okay, I would be inclined to trade in. I feel like I'd be so scared of, unless they have so many cards, we don't have time to win the value game.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking. Like, are we ever going to win value games?
So just go face.
Just face race. Yeah, I'm thinking play the Argo first, just in case. Trade the 1/1 into 2/1. I like that at least. Yeah.
Trade the 1/1 into the.
Yeah, you're gonna get it back. Yeah.
And then
you get it back at the end of the turn.
Face everything else. Yeah, that sounds right. If they don't have AoE, we can win. If they don't have AoE and they don't have a good front line.
Exactly. Or they could have Inferno with magic. Yeah, I was thinking if they didn't AoE us last turn, they don't have Rapture, but they could have 7 mana Inferno.
Or they can top deck it or something. Or
there's no way.
Snipe or whatever.
I think he top decked it. Yeah.
He must have top decked it, right? Bro.
Maybe. I know. We need to top deck Alexis back or some shit. Oh shit, we did.
Not enough time,
but it's like 3 turns too early, so I didn't mean right now. Jesus.
The pain.
I know that is painful. So the pickpocket maybe is always a better option because it gives us more draw and takes away their options.
Pickpocket's interesting for sure.
I don't like it to some degree because you're only putting a 2/1 on the board, but it also stops this from happening.
We might not die. I mean, we might not die.
We might. We could potentially
Theoretically,
live.
could live and be okay.
It's possible.
They only have 31 health, Kargas.
I know, right? I mean, if Alexis sticks and they don't have a second Rapture Dance, that's huge.
No AoE, no face damage, no cards, no value, no tempo. Just, you know.
He probably has a mage spell here and we're just screwed, but we can pray. No.
Easy win.
Oof.
Easy win. We just trade in to make room.
Yeah, 100%. You got a full trade because of the room. Otherwise, you miss out on value. You had Reformation out.
I guess.
I would have DD that turn. What's DD? You had Reformation out.
Jotun will punish Alexis. Since when do they have Jotun?
Yeah, they
would have
DD'd. Oh, double dealer, yeah.
Yeah, in retrospect, double dealer seems like it would have been better. All right, so trade in to this and the 1/1, and then play
Yeah,
Alexis.
true. Yeah.
It was a tough call. We went back and forth
100%.
on it. If they
Yeah,
hadn't
no,
had double dealer, bro, that was really unlucky, honestly.
Yeah, that was really unlucky. My gut feeling was like double dealer, but then I thought like it's adding a 2/1 body to the board. They have like 7 cards anyway. Is it really gonna do anything? Probably would have been better, but yeah. Good to know. Good to know. The thing is, this deck doesn't have AoEs, does it? It doesn't have like, oh my god, as if he has that. That's actually crazy. Man's drawing the nuts.
What's going on here?
That is crazy.
The Rapture Dance, the Jotun,
Yeah.
the double
Rapture,
dealer. What?
Jotun. That's honestly super unfortunate. And you know what? Technically, I guess it was a lesson for both of us. Double dealer might stop that Jotun and Rapture Dance from being in his hand in the first place. So we could have played around kind of like everything by emptying his hand.
You guys
So that's
see?
how we have to think.
You guys see Kargas is in the chat, and I still went 0-1. Everyone who's always like, oh, Flux, all you had to do was make one play slightly different, but you didn't see it. Oh, what a tragedy. Just for the record, like, chat will always say that I missed it, but I only missed it, like, some of the time. You know what I'm saying? That's a good example.
Yeah, no, I get it. Oh, well. I'll let you get back to your thing, but yeah, that was a rough game. Pretty good. Man. I like your plays, like, all the way through, but yeah. Just focus on that value trading. You seem to know what you're doing. And yeah, those little plays are what makes you from good to great, is just knowing the double dealer instead of the other option. But fuck, that was tricky.
Well, thanks a lot for the help, man.
Right.
I appreciate it.
No, it was fun, man. Thanks for having me. All right. Good luck, brother.
See ya.
Peace.
Okay. Get him out of here. When coaching me. That's right. You got to be a content creator for that sweet coaching. Or you just got to go to the Infinite Mana Discord. That's where the voice chats go down. Okay, let me check up on stuff. Everyone's good. The settings for this tournament are like not what I thought they were. Like the settings for this tournament reset or something. Let me make sure everything's good. No, everything's fine. I just missed the check-in required, I guess. It's fine. Tournament's running smoothly. Oh, okay, good. Someone else jumped in and helped. Winning is just the user role result. Yeah, exactly. If you're someone else, maybe. All right, let's get back into a match. Seems like everything is okay. We tried. We tried. That one didn't work out. We just need to win 5 in a row. That's right, Twitchy. We're trying to, you know, hopefully it's the next golden era of gods coming up, you know? Hopefully. It does feel like there's a lot going on in Web3 gaming. Shit's definitely starting to feel different. Like, I'm starting to have, you know, new things to think about and new stories to check up on, like, every day, you know? Things are definitely coming along. It's very, very nice. Okay, rank 7 mage. We have to win. Going second again. It's very good. It's that Gods is hitting this point now because they're getting it back together just in time for what might be the perfect timing. Send back Checkpoint. Send back Void Flash, looking for that early game. They're running Palace's Insight. So turn 1 play with the Golem is possible, or the Mugging. We already found that Pixie Lock wasn't so good going second. We'll send it back, and we'll send back the Drake. Come on. Okay. Well, we got the Avatar of Light early. Golden Saber, awesome. But turn 1 Mugging could kill this right away. My inclination is to start out with the Mugging. I don't know. I could Saber first, mug this next turn, and possibly remove something else. I think that's the key here, actually. Saber first, and then we can kill this plus something else next turn. And actually maybe get ahead on the board. Let's try that. I'm going to try that. H-Pain's signature GP. In sealed mode, is that right? Is that right in sealed mode? Okay, they're running Grove Summons, so... No tempo for them, but the value is coming. So I can mug the 1/3. I just don't get to keep any of the 1/1s. It's so lame. Other option is to hit it down to 1 health. Oh, hit it and then mug, obviously. Hit it and then mug. Duh. Hit it, mug, get 2 1/1s. Duh. Yeah, duh. Okay, duh. And we'll keep holding on to Trojan Golem. Okay. Duh. No, last turn I was saying if they played a different... Nope, you actually don't even hear my words. I said if they played a different creature, I would hit that. Or no, I said I would hit the 1/3 and I would mug a different creature. That's what I said. I thought they would play a different one, so I would hit... You know... Oh, swing first? Okay, thank you. Got it. 5 head plays. I can't even comprehend my own words. I can understand them, but I can't comprehend them. All right, well, we're getting the Alexis nice and early along with the Avatar of Light. Super cool. We can kill this with the Saber. They're just adding tons of cards to their hand and making me feel really inadequate in terms of value. Just going to GP for value here instead of the Trojan Golem. My value is feeling inadequate. We're trading and trading, but their hand only keeps filling up with cards. I hope they have a bunch of bad cards. If your opponent plays Grove Summon on turn 2, I know it's an auto win. Is that how that works? Well, they're literally only... Oh, no, okay. I thought that was another Delve. Alright, so we can kill the 2/2. Axelman the 1/2. Workshop Snipe. No, I'm not interested in cheating. Kill the Quartermaster. Acolyte. GP. Value and tempo. Wide board. Do you have AoE? Workshop Snipe is when people use third-party tools to see what deck you're playing with, even though they're not supposed to be able to. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Bullpine, Shadow Shifter, interesting. I just GP or I can Golem. Might as well just keep GPing for the value here. They have to have AoE eventually. You got him down to 16. Hit him down to 12. Keep going face, man. Keep being aggressive. Unlikely Pact could probably be good here. Spam the board again. Yeah. Multiple Olympians, so we can play Ashen Child. Or I could, no, that's not an Olympian. Yeah, I can Ashen Child. I just want to go face. I can't. Oh, Frenzied, give Blitz. We don't even want to use that. I could play the 3-1. 4, 6, 8. This gets me to 11 damage on the board. Maybe just Trojan Golem is good. No, I should save that pip. I can pip 7 and I can pip 8. I'm gonna save it. I don't know. Everyone says don't play around shit, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna make the difference here. And the AoE is certainly possible. We need to win this game. It's that simple. Okay, so here comes Slipblade. Slipblade time. Also, Reformation. I don't even need to use it here, though. I don't have to save health. I could trade in the Ashen Child first to set up a stronger Improviser. Certainly an option. I'd rather just go face as fast and as aggressively as I can. Kill this. Hit face a bunch. Probably just integrate the workshop API into GU VRS to get everyone on even footing. You probably should, because right now there's a lot of there's literally players like bragging about how good they're doing while they have a significant advantage because of third-party tools. Like it needs to be public for everybody, super easy to access at a bare minimum. I mean, it sucks because it's literally the whole fun of Sealed is like the surprise and the kind of unexpected things. People just can't stop themselves from making everything as unfun as possible, but given that, like, it's fucking hopeless, you might as well at least add it. I mean, the Gods Unchained needs to fix it. Human psychology and social dynamics and financial incentives guarantee that there's no way people will just chill, so yeah, people talking about Sealed mode being easy while they workshop snipes every time, and they, like, have a team of 3 top players in a voice chat together deciding every turn. And then, like, you know what I mean? You have folks like me getting roasted in the chat because, oh, wow, Flux, how come you didn't see that move? You know what I mean? It's like, there's definitely a little bit of that. I've already acknowledged a million times that the top players are top players for a reason because of their skill. No one's denying that, but there's definitely the feeling of like, okay, this just doesn't feel like a fucking even playing field. It's okay, Cillium. I like you anyway. Even though you're fucking sniping workshops all day. And telling me that you always get 7 wins. How is deck peaking and ranked any different? Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know, you know? The truth is, like, with ranked, it just kind of feels different, you know? I don't know how to put it. It's honestly, I don't know. I'm just kind of used to it because it's like so common and it's just like part of it for such a long time. I'd like to think with Sealed mode, there's hope that it doesn't have to be that way, you know? I think there's an argument to be made that some people like being able to see the opponent's deck and constructed because it makes it more of a chess-like experience. The GP that you have to pick and other early game decisions basically become coin flips without that knowledge. There's a whole thing. Some people are utterly convinced that it's obvious that the deck should be open. Others are utterly convinced it's obvious the deck list should be closed. It's a religious war. You might as well have an atheist and a diehard religious person arguing about if God exists. It's the most fucking tribal, you know, 2 sides polarized debate in all of Gods Unchained. That one, I don't... But in Sealed mode, it just feels like clearly Surprise is supposed to be part of fucking Sealed. You know? Sealed just kind of feels different to me. If you want to say I'm a hypocrite or my opinions don't line up, maybe I don't know. To me, it's like in constructed, open deck lists make sense. In Sealed mode, closed is a lot better. That's just where I'm at. I don't know. For me, it feels like different discussions. That's kind of the question. Like, should it be the same for both, or is it okay for them to be different, you know? If it has to be the same for both, then they should probably both be closed, but I'd still prefer ranked to be open and sealed to be closed. If that's too picky, then maybe, you know? Sealed being open just really takes away some of the fun. I don't want to know what's in my opponent's deck. I want it to be like the fog of war. Constructed, I really feel like open deck lists is kind of part of what makes Gods feel like Gods, you know? It just feels kind of different. And it is interesting, but yeah, that's a whole debate. Okay, this tournament's still going. All good. It only works properly 1 in 5 games. How's that work? Why only 1 in 5? Hold on, guys. My voice is getting really tired. Let me just take a couple minutes to get off the mic for a second. I'll be right back, and then we'll get 6 wins in a row, okay? Quick break. Been a long week of making content. I'm winded, bro. Give me 1 minute here. We'll be right back. 1 minute, right back. 6 wins in a row as soon as I get back. Thank you. Thank you for the congratulations. I appreciate that. Oh, all right. 6 wins in a row. 6 wins in a row. That's the plan. That's the plan. First against Deception. Okay. They're picking Thievery. Look for early game. Excellent. Got the Saber. Pretty good opening hand. Do I keep the Heartsworn? I mean, I could do turn 1 Saber, turn 2 Golem. They can't ping it. Let's keep this. Going first, this is a good hand. Going first, this is a pretty good hand. We'll start I'm not going to pip. I'm going to hold the pip. I could pip out the saber. I'm just going to hold the pip. Hey, Hippo, welcome in. I'm going to hold the pip, honestly. That's fine. Pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. Basically the best possible answer for this opener. Whew. All right. Hit it. What if they have like a 1 damage ping? I mean, it would get even worse. I'm just going to trade it in. I don't know, though. I don't know about that, though. Now they use Thievery. That's good. Okay. Combat Medic, Field Nurse. No way. No fucking way they're that lucky. Man, what is up with my luck these days, dude? The fuck did they just pull that on their first Thievery? The fuck is up lately, man? I don't understand it, bro. I don't understand a goddamn thing that's going on anymore, man. What the fuck? How did they pull that first? What is going on in this game, bro? What is going on? Color me confused, surprised, and goddamn annoyed, bro. I'm fucking annoyed. Like, how did they pull Field Nurse? How do they pull Field Nurse, dude? How do they pull Field Nurse, bro? Bro. I don't know, man. Hard countered, man. This is crazy. Can't do anything. I can't kill their thing, and they have infinite heals. I'm stun locked by their first 2 cards. Like, all that work, and I'm stun locked by their first 2 cards. All that work, and I'm stun locked by their first 2 cards. All of that work, and I'm stun locked by their first 2 cards. All that fucking work, and for what? Just to get stun locked on their first 2 cards? Why don't I hit? Because I know how to read the fucking cards. Why would I hit? That's literally what I'm talking about. That's why I'm fucking screwed at the very start of the match, and there's literally no counterplay. It's fucking crazy. I have to Slip Blade. I have to Slip Blade. I have to Slip Blade. There's no other way. I literally have to use Slip Blade to kill a 1/6. They got this from Thievery. That's why I'm so mad. They hit Thievery, they immediately got Field Nurse. Like, what is that? They hit Thievery, they immediately got Field Nurse. You understand how crazy that is? You understand how depraved that is? Bro, wild shit. Wild shit. All right, we finally got something going here. At least I get to play on an empty board. The good thing for me is that they have fizzled out. Apparently, they have no mid-game. Apparently, they have no mid-game. Okay. Holy, look at this hand, dude. Holy crap, look at this hand. I think we'll win from here. This looks pretty nice. Oh, they have a Vesper? They got a Vesper from Thievery? Are they hacking? I'm not even joking. Are they hacking? Are they hacking? Are they hacking the game? Is there an exploit? Am I not aware of it? Is there an exploit? Are they exploiting Thievery? Is there a fucking hack? What is going on? What is going on? No, Cilium. No. There is? There's a hack for fucking Thievery? What are you talking about? Is that real? What do you mean? I mean, at this point, I'm like legit getting conspiratorial. It's called skill. I hate you so much. I am so angry. I'm so filled with hatred and madness and anger. After you said that, I am so utterly mad. Yo, nice scales of justice. Nice. Okay, we're good. We're good to go. We're good to go. Mad because he bad? Oh my god. Well, this works. That'll do it. Oh, no, characters. Oh, not creatures. I am mad because I'm bad. It's true. Oh, man. Okay. Reformation on this guy, maybe. What's this got? Swelling boon. Oh, shit. Every turn. Oh, my God. Good thing I have Void Flash. That's actually the only reason we're okay. That top deck is huge. The Reformation, the Rhino, and then make an Acolyte and Void Flash that. Oh, I can't Void Flash till next turn now. Oh, okay. We can still... Not enough mana now. Gonna dump a few cards. Stay calm. We'll be fine. It's all good. You just told me? Okay. Okay, Jay. You just told me, I just timed you out. We both did one thing. Hope you enjoyed the thing you did. I enjoyed the thing I did. Hope you enjoyed your part in that process. You told me whatever the fuck you told me, and I timed you out. Hope we both had fun. I definitely had fun. Hope you had at least close to as much fun as I just did. This match is the most ridiculous RNG I've ever seen. Perfect Thievery both times that they needed it. So mad. So mad. Alright, well, let's just try the Alexis and see what's good. See what's good. Oh, wow. Nice 7 drop. That was a random 7 drop, by the way. That card says transform a friendly creature into a random creature that costs 1 more. So nice, 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 nice. Fucking asshole. Nice, nice, nice. Well done. I'm so tilted by this match. I am so tilted by this match. I am so tilted. Oh, okay. This is a tilting match. Nice. That's all right, I guess. 9 damage on the board. What are you doing? Unlikely pact. Zealous March on deck. Oh, Scorch Seeker to kill that. Okay. Kill the Void Drake. Give me a ward. Thank you. Let's just stay on curve now with big stats. Something like that? That's the trades, the value trades Kargas talked about. Getting those value trades, doing what must be done. Doing what has to be done, getting it together. Even more important to value trade if we lack AoE. I'm lacking everything. Except for my desire to win. I'm lacking in everything except for one thing. And that's that I've decided to win. I've decided that I've won. It's already happened in my mind. Okay, Jinxblade Duelist. Definitely want to trade into... Ooh, mugging is also a thing. This guy ramps, so we just kind of have to answer him. Then probably play Zealous March. Just keep up the value because they're not threatening lethal yet. Kill the Jinxblade, play Zealous March, and then the value just stays on my side. Hold on. Mugging is almost it, but then I can't clear them both. No matter what I do at mugging, I'm not killing both of them. Yeah, I'm believing that it's possible. I'm believing in myself. I'm believing in the you guys that believes in me. That's cool. That might be too slow. That's strong, but that might be too slow. They're out of cards. Their board is cracked. Slip Blade's opponent's face. Why didn't I think of that? Jackal opportunity, except not, because we're all defending. We're all protected. Bro, what do you even do here? Actually kill the Ache? I have to attack with all 4 Acolytes to clear out that which aches. It's whenever you play a card. Oh my god, bro. It's so good. Well, I can use mugging if I... Okay, clear out 2 of them and then mug. Then I can play Jackal. I think that's the line. No, I can't play mug because I don't kill anything. Never mind. I'm bouncing back and forth, but that's not right. Do I just kill it? Sacrificial Pact? Who's that? Heavy seems good here. Target Jiraxis for 0 mana and kill your opponent. Fuck Jiraxis. I could never afford Jiraxis. That's when I was free to play. I would spend like $20 when an expansion came out, and that was it. The rest was free to play. Just fucking getting roasted by Jiraxises all day. Trying to play my Tyrion Paladin deck because I pulled a Tyrion pretty early, and that was it. Paladin for life. Okay, looks good, actually. Master of Surprises, yeet. That's cool. Big yeets. This is actually good, though, because it shows that having a coach, I can still get owned. You know what I'm saying? This makes me feel a little better. Lava Golem Warrior. Yo. We can Griffith, the Master of Surprises. It also hits my Alexis. So unskilled that even Kargas can't help you. This guy. One of these days you're going to get banned. So rude. Not just rude, but hurtful, you know? I don't know, man. Griffith? What the fuck am I doing? I guess I got a Griffith. Okay, Griffith. And then I guess I'll just dump the Unlikely Pact. I don't really know. Nah, let's mug. I want to save mugging for... Okay, I don't fucking know, man. Unlikely Pact. Because this is a good combo. This is a good combo. All right, we're doing good. We're doing good. Yeah, no, the first game was ridiculous. It's true. The first game was ridiculous. It is true. I'm glad I had my first little mini coaching session. Just need to do more coaching. The whole problem is just being organized enough. That's what it comes down to. If I'm confident that I know when I'm planning on streaming and I'm like organized, then I have no problem hitting people up and being like, hey, help me learn some stuff. You want to hang out? Like I just got to stay organized enough. Or just randomly hit people up as soon as I go live. Maybe the answer is I'll never be organized. Okay, 1-3, 1-3. Coaching is clearly the answer, though. The more time I spend learning from others, the better that I get. Mugging into Jackal. Let's do this shit. Yeah, Kargas, that's fair. No, that's good. Today is good. This is a good stream. This week has been really good streams. Tuesday was a little bit weird, but then we got it together, and the week has been all like we've had a great week of streams. So no complaints here. No complaints here. I probably should have used the GP instead of doing it this way, but I'm gonna go face now. I'm letting them get an extra card. God damn it. I don't care. I'm going face. I'm not attacking this shrine. If they have AoE, then GG. I'm just going to try to win next turn. Just win next turn. Looked away for a while. The game is still going. Jotun. Bro, listen up. If they play Jotun, that's it. This is the final stream. This is the final time I play video games. I'm going to become an accountant. I'm going to get my shit together. All right. This is it. Nice museum armor. Nice. Really nice. Really nice. Do I have any flank? I have no flank. Yeah, now they're going to get more extra cards. Oh. Yeah. Solid plan? Nah, I don't think so. No accounting for me. No accounting for me. I think I'll stick with the path that I'm on for better or for worse. Alright. Just try again. This has to work. This must work. They get a copy of Ashen Child. Lol. That's not what you thought it would be. 10, 12, 13. So I'm threatening a 14-ish damage, but they'll kill the 3-1 or something. They get to heal from this eventually. Thievery. I'm sure they'll get a 1-drop that says summon 5 Demogorgons. No? Okay, we're chilling. Yeah, okay. Sudden Rally. Okay. Nice. 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 Axelman can kill the Shrine. And then we'll hit face with everything and let them trade into me. Maybe trade in the 1/1s. I have lethal? No, I don't. He's asleep. Cillium, you're not paying attention. Wake the fuck up, bro. 7 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1 is 12. It's 12. It's 12. That number is 12. Okay? That's okay. Seeing things is hard. Shake him by the shoulders and wake him up. Yeah, precisely. That's from the new set Ascension, the 5 Demogorgons. Oh, my bad. Oops. Leaking cards. Wait, unironically, do I get to, like, reveal some cards? This is the kind of thing that I would get to do, right? Am I going to get hit up? Like, yo, Flux, you want to reveal this new card exclusively on your stream? That's the kind of thing that... That's like what games do when they drop new stuff. Yeah, that should actually be a thing. I should get to reveal some, like, annoying nature card, like control nature card or something. Ooh, the Panther. Very nice. Looks like I win. Looks like GG. Thank God, dude. Thank God. Oh, man, I needed that. Big GGs, y'all. Big GGs. I needed that. I needed that, dude. I needed that. Oh, man. Extreme salt? Oh, you must be new here. I think you meant mild to moderate salt. Extreme salt is when I'm getting ready to quit streaming for the rest of my life. That's when we call it extreme. This, I would say, is mild to moderate. We're chilling. I was saltier on Tuesday. Tuesday, I was getting salty. I was getting kind of tired. Today, we're chilling. All right, level 7, Uncle something. Last week's weekend rank. Yeah, I have blocked it out of my memory. There's been plenty of extreme salt. Nah, I've been getting my shit together a little bit with the stream. I've been doing pretty good. I just got to get better at the other platforms, man. I'm getting pretty good at Twitter. I'm good enough at Twitch. God damn, I'm still bad at YouTube, though. I'm still bad at YouTube. It's okay, though. My YouTube channel's fine. I'm just still bad at it. I can tell I've started to get good at Twitter. I'm at least okay at Twitter. I've got enough followers now. If I post anything reasonable, it's like usually okay. My YouTube is kind of rough right now, though. That's the area of improvement, honestly. Hey, Metapod, GG, Guten Morgen, thank you, thank you, thank you. Excited to be on the council. The Council of Dreams. All right, we got to keep our tempo up. I am not missing turn 1 here. Actually get to go first. Not missing turn 1. Oh, yeah. It's been good. Been good. Been good. Good times. Interesting. That's 3 damage to the god. I can just make this a 3-3 front line, which is actually awesome. I can draw first, kill the 0-2, draw. They're probably going to sack into me to draw. I could just hit face for 3, though. What if I get a little bit audacious here? Let them trade it into me. I doubt this backfires. I doubt this backfires. Out of its misery. Okay. Okay. They're not going to sack it, which is really odd. I don't really think I need to kill this, do I? Like, are they going to buff? He can't even attack. I don't have to kill that. Oh, he can't attack. Why do these cards always have extra text? I'm not remembering. It can't attack. Okay. That's why they're not attacking, because they can't. Holy shit. I keep up the tempo. Cannot attack. Oh my god, bro. I am asleep at the wheel. Asleep at the wheel. Odessa, Knight Arbiter at a 6-8. Wait, how did that happen? What'd they do? They used Out of Its Misery? Okay, got it. I was sleeping, so I didn't know. Man, Reformation is fucking sick. Reformation, GP, and then we can just keep hitting face, honestly. GP first. You will lose mana. Oh. God damn it. There's too many random ass cards in sealed, dude. I really can't keep up with it very well. It's okay, we play the 1-drop. It's just the mind flood while streaming is just a lot. I think it's not just me. I think sealed requires like more active thinking sometimes. It's different. I mean, like Constructed has some really big brain moments, but like the amount of unexpected info that you're like trying to process is really hard while also streaming. There is something about it. I know some people think it's because of snipers. I think part of it's just like it's so much info. You're going to tell me that you can keep track of 1,200 cards in your head perfectly? Like, okay, really? Like, in Constructed, it's like usually like you know your deck and you might know their deck, and it's like you know the card. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's bullshit, but that's kind of what it feels like. If I have 8 damage to face, take them down to 10. Just play the Spell Rot Angel. They only have 4 damage on the board. I'm just going full aggro. Sounds legit. It makes sense to me, Sushi. What's up? Makes sense to me. And what do I know? Oh, yeah, they're down to 9. Yeah. Because this does 1 damage to both gods. I literally am not able to track it all yet. I just have to assume with more time and more runs, it'll get better. I wish I could be in that place where I'm doing, like, you know, 5 runs a day, fucking grinding, but I'm busy doing business. I'm busy doing business, so I've just had to balance it out. I'd like to believe that I'm going to not get tired of sealed. Like, I think the pacing of myself is going to be good, because I think, like, GG. I think, like, in the fullness of time, I'm going to be really glad, like, 6 months from now, when I'm not burnt. You know what I mean? Like, I could be going a lot harder, but I've just let it be a little more. That's like, I'm not getting as many reps as I could be. I'm not all in on sealed in terms of like sweatiness, right? I'm like half. You know what I mean? Because I have so much content. Like, it is what it is, you know. For me, I mean, maybe if I played like 6 runs a day, I would have less mind flood, but at least like playing a couple, 1 or 2 runs a day, like it's just there's a lot of goddamn cards, bro. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe or maybe not. That makes sense. Keep it going. We just need 5 wins for the believers. The bet's not even much. Well, yeah, Trey. I've seen Odessa on the ladder. I just messed up anyway. Not that hard to understand, I think. I've seen it, but I just messed it up anyway, frankly. Just made a mistake regardless of that. You know what I mean? Rank 12 war. Okay. Going second. It's like I know what it is. I know what it does, but then I forgot, I don't know. Saber, Pixie Lock. We only draw Pixie Lock going second. We only draw it going second, Happens to the everybody, yeah. I mean, I'm happy with how I'm spending my time. I've been checking out new games. I've been getting to know stuff. I'm doing the right things. It is what it is. I'm learning. This might be fine actually. Send back late. I'm learning how to just fucking take this shit one day at a time. I don't know, man. I want to win. I got to get out of the slump. This is the run. I could Axewoman it. Or else I'm playing Saber and I can Axewoman next turn. Let's do the Saber thing. I got to get out of this slump. I got to win one, Bottom line, sealed mode is very mind flooding. That's the bottom line. Nice. That's very nice for them. Sealed mode is a lot of mind flood. Okay, Scourge Seeker is actually pretty excellent. We can kill the Zealot and the Imp, and then have a 3/2 that can trade into this Valkyrie. Oh no, I can't play the Axewoman as well. Shit. In that case, this would just trade in. Nope, the math doesn't check out. In that case, Skeleton Heavy. Okay. Tip out Skeleton Heavy and then just GP the 3/2 in the middle. Then they are trying to trade back into me. Yeah, wow. Skeleton Heavy, actually insane value right here. This is kind of crazy. I guess they might go face. I don't know. This is actually kind of crazy. Yeah, I think in the short term, Mind Flood is a thing. I think the thing is, I'm gonna try to get more runs in. I want to try to get more runs in. I feel like that's basically where I'm at. I just need to do more runs with coaching and trying my best. That's the real bottom line. Like, I'm willing to do more. It's just a matter of time. I want to be like, all right, let's stream for 12 hours today, but I already know that I can't because I have to go do business soon. I have to go do shit. It's fucking annoying balancing my day-to-day needs with like the stream. It's so easy when you're just the stream feels easier when you're just all in obsessed on the stream. It's like it takes some getting used to. Okay. What am I doing here? How am I doing this? Now I can use the Scorch Seeker. Okay, so bop that. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess the answer is I got to get more runs in. It's just there's only so many hours in the day. I'll try to squeeze in some more runs, I guess. It's hard to find time for more than 1 or 2 runs a day when you're also checking out lots of other games and making lots of content. It's crazy. Keep taking it one day at a time and figure it out, though. So we're potentially going to win on value. It's time to start mashing the GP. And this is a pretty simple Axelman play. And then they'll use their relic to kill the GP. We're both low on cards. Of course, we're going to hold the pip. All right, we're in a value game now. We got a long way to go to 7. A long way to go, and they have Slayer, so that's unfortunate. Okay, that's okay, though. Not good in this spot. Because it's going to do more damage to my face. I just got to trade in the Petulant Fire Spreader. Trade in the Petulant Fire Spreader. We gotta defend. There's no way around defending. We're still probably gonna die. It's really... My options are very limited here. $13 health left. Can we do this? I need this 4th win. I need this 4th win. No! Alright, GG. Right? Yeah, big GG. That's it. Unless I somehow top deck a heal. I don't think we have any heals. And that's it. Not enough damage. Nice. That's a sick aggro deck. You don't see a lot of Slayer decks that actually work in sealed. But that was pretty nice. That was very aggressive. Okay. GG. God damn. We just got absolutely slammed there, bro. Got absolutely slammed. 3-2. Needing 2 more wins to make it happen for the believers. Really badly wanting to get out of the worst sealed slump I've ever been in. Bro, if I don't get 5 wins here, I'm going to have to, like, do another stream later or tomorrow or something, man. Like, I can't rest until I get at least 1 break-even run now. This is insane. If I lose this one, it's my 6th in a row that I haven't broken even. Like, if I don't get this one, I'm about to get, like, obsessed and fucking mad. Like, I'm about to stop giving a fuck about anything else and, like, just grind sealed for a few days or something, because I'm so fucking mad. Like, I don't understand how it's run 6 and I'm 3-2. I need 2 more wins. I need 2 more wins. I need 2 more wins. Oh my god. Give me 1 minute, because I'm fucking tilting off the face of the earth here. I'm tilting. Give me a minute. And we're going to get 2 more wins in a row. Oh, man. I just need 1. I just need 1 juicer. Just 1 juicer. Just 1. Sheesh. Let me just put my desk back into sitting mode. My knees are getting tired. And we'll get a match. 2 more wins needed. Needed. I need it bad, dude. I need it bad, bro. I need a win here bad. I need it. I need it. I need it. All right. Second against this guy. We beat them once before already, right? We queued up against them a little while ago. Come on. We're going to break even this run. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. This is a 7 drop for the most part. Send this back, I guess. Okay, I need a 2 drop. Oh my god, please. Oh no! Okay, thank you. No, they're using Orpheo's Deception. Valkyrie's Heartsworn is not very good. Oh, okay, this is bad. Do I even play it? Doesn't even seem like it makes sense to play it. I guess it eats up their GP if they choose to do it that way, but they can just trade in there. I mean, it's a sad turn 1 play, but I guess it's probably better than not doing anything. Maybe Pixie Lock was a mistake in this list. Pixie Lock has just not gotten value. They did do the GP thing. Okay, well, actually, immediately Pixie Lock is looking okay now. Unless I'd rather play Skeleton Heavy. I mean, they're both good. We'll try pipping out the Pixie Lock here, I think. They're both good, though. We'll try pipping out the Pixie Lock. We'll try pipping it out, seeing what's good. This one can attack, unlike a real man one. I guess Dune Cavalry is maybe better than... nothing has more than 2 health right now, so... It actually seems like I could get away with playing Skeleton Heavy. The board is looking pretty good. I just need to keep going for 2-for-1s and value trades, man. That's it, dude. Just keep going for value trades. That's what I gotta focus on. Keep going for value trades. So don't get so discouraged. Don't get so distracted. Just relentlessly look for value trades until you're ready to look for lethal. That's it. Step 1, value trade. Step 2, get lethal. That's it. And then just don't fall behind on tempo to where you can't get good trades. Enough tempo to be able to value trade, and then just value trade until you can start looking for lethal. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. No way. Oh! Nice try, bitch. Nice try. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Oh. When the assassin's aim goes horribly wrong for them. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. I needed that. I needed that one today. So we can bop this and then use the Axewoman. Get good trades. Obsess over getting good trades. They have cheat. I could Rune of Strength to hit it and not die, and then Axewoman. I can Rune of Strength the Pixie Lock, make it a 3/5. Bop this, kill it with the Axewoman. This stays alive as a 3/3. That's pretty good value. And then drop Raving. No, honestly, I'm not obsessing over value enough. I'm not obsessing. This actually makes sense. Hit this. Then we Axewoman and we kill it. Keep my little 1/1 guy alive. Drop this one guy. Save the pips for 7s. And possibly an 8 or a 6 or something. Obsess. Like, bro, no, I gotta... Dude, that's it. Sealed mode. How to win. 1. Get good value trades. One, obsess over good value trades. 2, once you can find lethal, find it. That's it. 3-3 sealed run. That was my last run, was 3-3. My last one was 3-3. Rest in peace to your gods tokens. Okay, so we'll pip for the 7 and for the 8. Obsess over more good trades. Should not use Reformation. I think here we're just going to trade in the Raving along with the little 1/1 guy. Got to deal with the Protected. And I think now we're going to start going for a little bit of value. Dune Cavalry is tempting, but we'll do the Iron and Nim along with all these guys. Good on the board. Saving the pips. Pixie Lock getting a bunch of value just after I was starting to doubt if I should have even had it in the deck. It's like, there it is. Pixie Lock feels like it either gets a bunch of value or it gets no value. It's either really disappointing or it's awesome. It's good to make him use a Slip Blade on a low value target. I think we just want to do that again. I mean, I can just GP and that's it. Or I could GP and then pip out a Dune Cavalry. 5 creatures on the board. I highly doubt they have Rapture Dance, because if they did, they wouldn't use Slip Blade, is my assumption. Oh no, do I want to play the Dune Cavalry? It's a 3-4, but we already have a 3-3 on the board. I just don't want to use the pip, so I'm just going to Acolyte and chill, maybe. We really want to hold these pips for the 7 and then the 8, I think. We're probably not going to need to get to the 8, though. Okay, no, I changed my mind. If they have Rapture Dance, we're extremely sad, but I just really doubt it. Because we shouldn't even get to 8. We should win before 8. We're at the part where we've obsessed with the value trades, and now we're looking for lethal because we're starting to see like we might have a chance to get it. Was that? Okay. Fair. They're down to 14. Oh, my turn to draw. I can also use Reformation if I want to do it differently here. Just make them a 1. Next turn, I have Griffith or Ashen Drake. Slip Blade, kill it, hit him for 5. Next turn, Ashen Drake. Should be pretty fucking hard to deal with. And then again, I'm getting value trade because we don't quite have lethal yet. So what do? Obsess over the value trade. Hit it in the face. Hit him in the face, hit him in the face, hit him in the face. Hit him in the face, hit him in the face. Shit. Nice heal. We can use Void Flash to kill it without giving him more heals. No, I can use Ashen Drake, obviously. That's the whole plan. Ashen Drake kills it and does 4 damage to their face, undoing the leech. Zealous March is cool, but no, this is the Ashen Drake turn, and then we have other 7 drops. This is fucking over, bro. This is fucking over. This one's over. I got him. No way they come back. There you go. There we go. It's 100% the value trades. It's 100% the value trades. That's how you got to think about the early game. Obsess over the value trades. I'm like not obsessing over it enough. I'm like trying to get good value. I'm not fully obsessed over the value trades enough. 100% agree. That's what I'm taking away from today. I have not been obsessed enough. I've like paid attention to it, but obsessed is the word. GG. Playing Rocket League and just nodding my head. I love it. Rocket League is dank. Now we got Counter-Strike 2. Win Rocket League 2. GG. Yeah, especially without the AoEs. Yeah. Especially when we don't have the AoEs. Yeah, I mean, if I just win one more game, guys. Kargas was the problem. Yeah, as soon as we got Kargas out of the voice chat, I started winning. That's right. Yep, totally. Lol. Kappa. Big Kappa. One more win. I need this, guys. If I don't break even this run, I am just sad. Either way, I feel like I'm ready to get some more sealed runs in soon, because now I feel like I'm starting to understand, like, the learning process is happening, you know? We got to keep bringing in people for deck building. We just got to keep getting good advice on the deck building, I think. Oh, man. I feel like the progress has begun. All right. Acolyte, second against Mage. Need this win. That last guy's deck was strange. He seems like he has a really bad deck, because we played against him twice, and both times it was like that. They had, like, no removal spells. Okay, send back Alexis. That too, Cilium. I mean, hey, that too. We're going second against Mage, so we'll send back the Valkyrie, because that one health is just abysmal. Even though it could have synergized with the Axelman, I guess. I don't know, still pretty bad. Send back Black Argo. Mugging is okay. So we're going second, and we barely have a turn 1 play. I guess I'm just hoping I get to trade Axelman into something or mug something. I don't want to send anything back. I don't know. What else? Like, send back the Scorch Seeker? I'm not feeling it. They pass turn 1. I guess I'm passing it back. No, I guess I'm just playing the Axelman. You guys can yell at me if you think I shouldn't, but I'm pretty sure we just play it. Feel free to mauled at me. Okay. So I'm either pipping out a Scorched Seeker or I'm GPing. My value in my hand is pretty, or my available cards is pretty low since we have these 2 7-drops. I think we GP and hold on to this. And then if I attack them, I'll also take 2 damage. I'm living on the edge. We'll do it. Opponent rank, going first, second, GP, drafting skills, actual in-game gameplay. I don't know, isn't it like drafting skills, in-game gameplay? I don't know, really? The opponent's rank is the most important thing? So I can buff this to 3/2. And then I can kill the Rune Moth for a 1 for 0 temporarily until we see what they got. Keep obsessing over the value. Mugging gives me 3/1/1s. Yeah, that's true. It's also really good removal for later, but that is because the 1 rune isn't going to be able to kill 3/1/1s. Mugging is actually probably a lot better. I can actually mug and pixie, but that might be a little bit much because Tracking Bolt is a must pick for anybody. If they have it, they pick it. I could pixie, but then it's like, honestly, probably a little overkill. I could pixie, but bro, they're war and they're mage. Nah, bro, there's too many 1 damage removals. I'm just gonna leave it here. It's giving them too much of a value opportunity if I play pixie. It's not. I don't need it. I don't need it. It's great if I get away with it. It's great. Right. If you're up against a rank 7 and you're a rank 12, then that's usually pretty good. Okay, Faraday Cage. There it is. Right. Yeah. So I made the right call holding back on the pixie. They use the Rune of Fire on an Acolyte. Our value is good. We're just managing our lack of options for a while. So I could Scorched plus Pixie. I could Golem pip GP. I can Scorched pip Trojan. I think Scorched plus Pixie in the opposite order is pretty good. They don't have a ton of cards. Like, GP is more value, but this way I save a pip. If I want to use a GP, I have to... Well, I could GP plus Pixie, actually. and hold on to this effect. I have a 2/2 instead of a 3/2. Okay, that's actually going to be good. That's actually going to be good. Not bricking 1 and 2. I think a lot of that comes down to drafting. Unless you just get a really bad card pool. 100% accurate, confirmed. Okay, there you go. I'm just kind of surprised you put gameplay at 6 out of 7. And drafting at 5 out of 7. I feel like drafting in particular needs to be higher. If you draft badly, going first isn't going to save you. Like, if you build a really bad deck, I really don't think going first saves you. I feel like drafting should be number 1 or 2. That feels like the biggest area of improvement for me. Then again, it's hard to say because I have so many huge wide open areas of improvement. I'm going to keep playing the value game here. Talking from a point where you play at least decent / solid every game by default? You're fucking banned, dude. I can read through your backhanded insults. I understand what's going on. I can understand when I'm being made fun of. I get it. I've had enough. Perma-banned. Alright, 4 damage on the board. They're not doing anything. No, I know. I'm just kidding. Pip out the double dealer. 100%. No thinking. Always. When the board is empty and you have double dealer, bricking turn 1 and 2 is definitely terrible. That's fair. I just gotta hang out with you guys when you're drafting in the fucking Discord or whatever. I gotta hang out in the Infinite Mana Discord and lurk on more of those sealed hangs. As soon as I hang out with Kargas for like 10 minutes, I get way better at the game. I just need to like hang out with people and talk with people and get advice in the voice chat. Can't you see the difference though, Cilium? Like, all you guys, this is why I'm so adamant on the voice chat thing. Like, you guys can yell at me in text chat all day, but voice chat is just a different, just the one-on-one with one person who I can listen to one person at a time is a big difference. Reform this, and then it becomes a 6-1, right? Or a 7-1 or whatever. Is that how that works? How come he gets away from it, but you have a 0 tolerance from me? Odd policy. It's not a policy. It's called communication, bitch. Cilium has been one of the most supportive people of my stream the whole time, and it's really easy to tell when he's joking. Whereas I like you, but you kind of get moody and you lash out, and it's not from a place of having fun. Sometimes you're just a dick. So that's the difference. Like, I wouldn't say it unless you asked, but like the truth is, it's because like what Cilium's doing is joking around, and I can tell really easily. Whereas you like will actually be a dick, and I need to time you out. You know, like right there, you just called me a bitch. Okay, so you're being a whiny little bitch about it. Is that how you want to be? I know you're a grown ass man, Jay. I know you're a grown ass man. If you want to act like a little girl who's mad, I'll just miss my turn so I can time you out again. Like, you really don't get it. You don't get the difference. Like, I time you out when you're being a dick. Cilium was making a joke. You can't see the difference. Like, don't give me that, bro. You're gonna, like, ask an obvious question and then say, oh, you called me a bitch. Like, you know that I'm on stream talking in my stream voice where I swear a lot more and I talk a lot more, like, aggro, because that's the fucking vibe. Like, you understand, obviously. You heard me talk to Kargas. I wasn't talking aggressively towards him, because there's a huge difference in the one-on-one conversation and the you're in the chat and you're part of the chat. It's that same thing over and over, where people need to learn the difference between being in the chat and hanging out with me one-on-one. When you're in the chat, you're part of the show. You know what I mean? And you might get timed out and roasted. But, like, Jay, I have given you many chances, and I've even, like, made a point of making sure that you stay welcome in the community, even though there's been times where you might have almost gotten banned, and I've let you in and I've let you hang out. Like, don't start all of a sudden being like, oh, boo-hoo, Flux, you said the word bitch. Like, that is utterly ridiculous in the context of the communication. You understand? If I was talking this way to, like, you know, my girlfriend who's having a bad day, this would be abusive. In the context of talking to Twitch chat, this is just entertainment. Like, you have to understand the difference, right? When Tim the Tap Man is literally screaming at the top of his lungs at his computer, and then 10 minutes later, he's laughing with his kid who walked into the room, like, he yells at the game, and then he's very gentle with his child because they're different, right? Everyone knows Tim the Tap Man screaming at his computer is not toxic. It's just entertainment. And then he's very nice to his wife and his kid and his colleagues. Like, same basic idea here. I'm just not as successful as Tim. Tim's a fucking legend. Like, you know that. So don't give me this random shit. Like, all of a sudden, it's your first time in the stream. Like, I don't know what that is, bro. I don't know what that is. Like, all of a sudden, you've never been here before. Like, I don't get that, you know? Like, I don't know. I don't know what that is. You're my wife? Yeah, you wish. Never been to Grandmaster stream. Was Grandmaster like was he another one who was swearing a lot? Bro, I'm from the Northeast United States of America, bro. Like, I'm not from New Jersey, but like my mom's from New Jersey. Like, I have fucking potty mouth, okay? This is how people talk in the Northeast. Like, in New York and Philly, even in Connecticut, this is just how we talk. I've honestly, like, I've learned to be a lot more careful with like when and how I talk. But like, it's just how I grew up, bro. Swearing, you know what I mean? I try not, you know, I can go PG mode when I need to, but that's not what my, you know. GM was the most toxic, but in a joking manner. Okay. The thing is, I've never once, like, really, I don't know. I've been doing this for so many years, and, like, I look back, and there isn't anything I'm like, oh, God, I never should have said that. Like, I've never really gone, like, way over the edge. I just, like, I mauled sometimes, you know? Like, over the years, if I had a problem, it would have come out, you know? Like, if I was actually a real asshole, like, people wouldn't, like, respect me and like me so much, I think. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I get, like, a lot of love from people, nice people. Like, it's just the evidence suggests that I'm not, you know. I think I've learned over time how to actually be a lot better at separating my sort of stream attitude from my regular way of talking. The stream is, to some extent, an outlet for my sort of aggro communication tendencies, so I don't have to vent that shit in real life, you know? Welcome, you poor motherfucker. Sign up for the ranting platform. I mean, it depends who, you know, like sometimes, you know, like let's say my friend is like in the chat and says, hey, Flux, and I say, fuck you, and I time them out immediately. Like if it's the right person, that's a joke. If Cilium shows up in the chat, he's just the example today. If Cilium shows up and says, hey, Flux, looking forward to the stream, and I deadpan go, fuck off, Cilium, and time him out for 10 minutes, he would know I was joking. And like 5 seconds later, I would go, just kidding. And I would like, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't do it to someone who is here for the first time. Yeah, unfollowed, unsubbed. Yeah, you guys get it. I don't know. Because the alternative is that there's nothing fun. You know what I mean? Like, all my favorite comics and streamers and musicians, like, not all of them, but many of them are fucking... You know what I mean? They're fucking, they're wild, bro. And they talk shit sometimes, and they get a little loose and they get a little wild. That's what's fun. And so I've strived to learn how to have a wild, honest energy while still being a very kind person. And that balance, that dichotomy is honestly one of the things that I'm the most focused on. Like, how can I maintain my wild side and also be incredibly kind, you know? And that's just something I learn a little more each day, you know? So don't come at me with the weird fucking shit, like, how come you insult him but not me? You know what I mean? Like, I guess that was we're past that point now, but yeah. Oh, wow, wow. Honestly, I'm trying to get away from the fucking, here's how you get good at the game. Here's how you learn to be good. I'm trying to get away from that and get more into the entertainment, bro. I mean, I love hanging out with talented players and getting coached and having those streams where you can learn something. But, like, I want all of my channels to be about having fun. It pisses me off that I tend to make, like, advice content, like, too much because I don't want to make advice. I don't want to give anyone any advice. I actually really want to do less advice, more entertainment. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be like, let's all quietly sit here and study the game. Like, that's Sam's thing. That's some other guy's thing. And their streams are great, but I want my stream to be my thing. You know, I want to bring something different that makes my thing have a purpose, and I'm not just another guy hoping to get viewers, hoping, you know, I want to do something and have some fun. Passively, aggressively attacking as a joke. People totally do that to streamers. In which way? Like, passively, aggressively... I'm not 100% following. What do you, can you elaborate? Like, attack, like I can interpret that different ways. I think I agree, but I'm just trying to make sure, like, what kind of thing? I mean, Twitch chat is always just brutal to streamers, honestly. Okay, 5 wins, I broke even. Channel points bets are going to go to the believers. I should probably try to lock in here. Obsess over value trades. Value trades, value trades, value trades. Value trades, value trades, value trades. Okay. I don't have the ability to get Frenzy for the Blitz. Tempt Fate on the 2-1. If this can become a 2-2, that's a good trade. Overkill Twin Strike. 3-1 or 2-1. So 2-2-1s, they only have one attacker. This seems okay. Yeah. Oh, True Story Ascension. No skills, 7 wins after getting 1-3 twice in a row. Sealed is so fucking swingy. It's crazy. Well, yeah, Cilium, that's also the thing. I apologize to people when I think I should. I've apologized, not like all the time, but I've apologized plenty of times, like when it has come up. I'd rather have to apologize a couple extra times than, like, lose the wild part of the stream. I mean, that just is what it is. I've made that decision long ago. I thought about it. There are some times I wish I was a, you know, PG-13, very marketable, very, like, ready for sponsors, like, always smiling. I mean, I've thought about it. Like, should I just fucking treat it like that kind of business? But it's just, I always go back to, like, I wouldn't be streaming if I was trying to do it that, like, I'd rather start, I don't know, it's just not, it's, I wouldn't be, you know, I don't know. What's up, Villy? Like, the things that get me out of bed in the morning and keep me excited are the wild things, and so I have to keep trying, you know? Okay, I can't get any value because I am just perma behind. Pixie Lock might, like, squeeze out a little value. I shouldn't have pipped this. I don't know. I'm in ruins. Thank you, Villy. Thank you for the congratulations. Excited for the next golden era of Gods Unchained. Anyway, you guys know. The bottom line is simple. Trash talk requires common sense and context. You trash talk people that you like, not people that you don't like. You trash talk people you're friends with when you know they know your joke. You know, common sense with that. Some people just have a hard time kind of understanding it. And other than that, it's just, I want my stream to be more entertaining. I don't want to calm down and focus more on, like, I'm going to teach you how to play to earn and win some more games. Like, fuck that, dude. I want my stream to be maximum entertainment. Like, if I was out for the #1 sweaty stream, I would have never done all those fucking 12-hour streams. I would have never done all those long streams, because that's not exactly, like, how you play your best, you know? Does that mean everyone likes you if everyone trash talks you? That's one thing that it could mean. Either that or you're hanging out with a bunch of friends who actually genuinely don't respect you and are using you as the punching bag to make themselves feel better by keeping you around so they can make fun of you and, like, use you as the punching bag. In that case, you're in trouble. But in your case, in the Gods Unchained community, no, you're just an Uber Chad. People feel safe making fun of you because they know that you know. Yo, nice 1-5. Oh, the first one sounded good to you? That's fair. The next set preview is entitled The Atlant Marauder. Who knows what it means? Who knows what it means, but it's provocative. That's kind of exciting. Atlant Marauder. Sounds like, you know, Murder mystery. Should I make this a 3-4? I gotta kill... Yeah, Atlanteans pamping everywhere. I'm not excited about the marketplace stuff. That's my least favorite part of it. I'm gonna try to avoid spending an arm and a leg on this set. I'm sure it'll happen anyway. Fuck, I can't answer this right now. Can't get this guy. Well, I can answer it. I just can't do it the way I want it. I was trying to think of how to buff myself. Stop being stubborn, Flux. You just don't have to buff. Okay, this is good. Pixie lock value. I was trying to get the buff. I was like, there's a parable of like if you have your fist in a jar and you're trying to grab something out of the jar and you can't get your hand out because the fist is blocking you. That was like me. I was clutching to the buff idea. First pamping and then nerfing. That's right. Pump, nerf, bup. Bup. 2 cents to 5 cents. I could just double deal them and then figure out the board later. Theoretically an option. I'm okay unless they double deal me and as soon as I don't do it. Spellrot Angel is just such a better card for answering the board. Then again, this Arachne is a pain in the ass. I'm taking 5 to 7 damage a turn if I double deal here. I have to play the Angel and hope they lose the coin flip, right? Right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the marketplace stuff, oh man. The day-to-day price fluctuations are my least favorite part. I don't mind long-term investment talk and economic theorizing, but short-term day-to-day stuff, the more that I learn it, the more I'm convinced I was right the whole time. Just don't like any kind of day trading. Even like, I don't want to say it, but even like being on Friend Tech, I'm just like, all right, I'm getting tired of this thing of like, this platform where everyone is fucking speculating. I don't like fucking financial trading, man. I'm just not into it whatsoever. I'm into it when it's useful, but I'm not into it as like a fun thing, you know? I'm into it in theory when it's useful, but like some people, it's all they want to think about. Avatar of Light might be able to do something. The problem is the fucking Deadly. That Deadly is what's the real problem. I think we're getting roasted here. I'm break-even on this run, so at least I'm not sweating. Finally a break-even run. Shoutouts, Kargas. This would have been another 2-3 without him, I'm sure. I would not have built the deck this way. Learned a lot. We're going to have to do more coaching with more people ASAP, bro. We'll get Meppo in here. Shout out Kargas for the 0-1. Yeah. Nah, you're welcome, Kargas. Yeah, we gotta... This is proven what I thought, which is I just mainly need some goddamn coaching. I can't win. I have a small beef with this spot, which is that I can't really win. Just play Zealous March? No. Just do Zealous March here? No! Misplay GG, I hate you. Gets the most value on the board. I honestly gave up in my head before that turn started. I should have stopped and thought. One thing you do for sure, what, give up too early? If I mentally give up, I play worse? Well, yeah, for sure. No, I literally gave up on the match, so I wasn't trying to win it. I thought it was over. Nah, I gotta be better at not getting tilted as early. I mean, it's streaming. If you streamed, you would play worse. And you would get tilted more. I think try doing all your runs on stream for a few weeks and see what kind of tilt you experience. Yeah, but also the tilt. I don't know. Doesn't matter. None of it matters. I gotta keep working on my consistency, but I'm pretty happy with the 5 wins at least. Pretty happy with the 5 wins. We're 1 turn off of Alexis, actually. So just play Avatar of Light here. And then kill their Deadly. And then maybe win. Right? Who's misplaying now? Who's misplaying now? Avatar of Light, kill the Bomb Carriage, kill the Deadly. I want to kill the stupid Quartermaster, but I think we mainly need to kill the Deadly here. They're already out of cards, pretty much. Easy win incoming. Perfect play. See, I'm not tilted. I'm just saving my energy for the turns when I need it. Fuck you. You really messed up, though. Holy misplay. They didn't get rid of Protect first. Holy misplay. They didn't get rid of Protect. Dude, even I wouldn't make that misplay. Dude, that was a misplay. Bro. They didn't want to give up the Rebel Quartermaster, I think. Is that really what that was? They didn't want to give up the Rebel Quartermaster. Golden Saber is nice, but we know what we got to do here. Yeet. Please, dude. 6 wins incoming. Please. Show that Cilium has no idea what he's talking about and that I am actually untiltable. Good thing we didn't take Alexis out of the deck. Yeah. There's a lot of back and forth on, like, should you add the 8-drop, but I think 1 8-drop seems like a pretty safe bet. Probably just 1 is the max, but, like, Alexis, even a Helion Elite, maybe. Not as good as Alexis, maybe, but, like, you know what I mean? It really seems to me that 8-drops are pretty good. Win con by itself. In sealed, it really is, yeah. Okay. Nice. That was kind of crazy. It got the buff after attacking, so it still died, even though it would have had 1 health. That was good that that's how that resolves. So just big stats. And then maybe 1... I want to go all face, 7, 9, 11, 13, but... Do I want to trade anything in? What do you guys think? Like, trade into the 1-1, or just kill the 1-1, leave the rest? Is that the play? Kill the 1-1, leave the rest? Oh, that's going to give it durability. I see. Trading so you can't lose. Okay. There's also the durability thing, I realized. If you work stop snipe, you would know. I'm so mad. How come it didn't gain durability? Is it bugging? Oh, on your turn. Oh, these cards having text on them, it's fucking ridiculous. These cards doing this thing where they have text, it's just stupid. What's the point of putting text on the card? Okay. Well, listen. GG? Maybe? Perfect play. Thank you. Very skilled play. Very skilled. I didn't hit with one. So here's why I want to ask you, Smay TY. First off, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you here. I noticed that this is your first time chatting. So let me give you a little tip for the Flux chat. Here's how we do it here. You have to say hello, what's good, hi everybody, before you start correcting my plays. If the first thing you say ever in the chat is a correction, we're off to a bad start. Yeah, just say scholarship win. No, just hello Flux, how are you? That's how we roll here. Lurking in the background for an hour and a half to point out one misplay. I mean, you can. It's a vibe, but no ban. No, because it's their first time chatting, so I'm not gonna trash talk them too hard. I'm gonna give them a nice gentle explanation. See? You guys can see it right there. All right, all the marbles. I'm gonna pay out the believers now though, so I don't mess up the bet again. All right, because the bet was for 5 wins. Will Flux get at least 5 wins this run? The answer is blessedly a yes. I did get 5 wins. We're not going to mess up the bet this time. That was a ridiculous win giveaway. Yeah, banned. Oh, banned. Rank 9. Easy win. Easy win. Easy win. Literally impossible to lose because their rank is the only thing that matters. Oh, I went second. We're guaranteed to lose. We're guaranteed to lose, man. Oh, all right, let's go. The animal bond, so we can keep the heart sworn. Pixie lock, not that good going second. Also not good against regen. Toss it back. Toss that back. Toss that back. Okay. See what they got. All right. Got a trade. Got a trade brewing. 1 for 1, baby. Let's obsess over getting good value trades. Heavy is interesting because either one of these can clear out the Badger. But I guess I should probably just play the higher stats because that's how the game generally works. I don't know. Skeleton's interesting there because it's like I can kill the Badger either way. This threatens more of their 3-drops and 4-drops. More likely to successfully threaten them. Okay. This is exactly why we didn't play... Well, either way it would have traded in, actually. Either way it would have worked, which is interesting. So we just kill this and probably just play Skeleton Heavy. The value play is to play GP, but then we have to maintain tempo here. I want to play the Saber so bad. I could Saber, Pip, Pact, but let's just wait till next turn, I think. I'm going to go with the Skeleton. Oh, man. Final boss. Can I win 7? It would be a nice... It would be a nice one. It would be a nice one to take 7. Taking down 7. Oh, so good. He's so good. I could trade in and then play this as a 6-4. Otherwise, it's a 4-4. Trying to get good value. This is a real problem, actually. I don't know, man. Hit face and just play the Wandering Warrior as a 4-4, probably. No good play here. This card is sick, dude. Sky Reaver is sick. Sky Reaver is sick. Why would they do that? Unexplainable. Unless you have a 1 mana, 2 damage spell. Okay, what the fuck just happened? Why would anyone ever play that turn that way, ever? Yeah, but I am actually confused. Hold on to Unlikely Pact for a minute, I think. That's so awkward. Set up a double dealer, I think, and get some value. I don't know. I could play the Trojan Golem. I have so few cards. Hold on. We need double dealer to bail us out here. And it's incredible they used incoming raid and targeted my creatures. Like, that was next level. Yeah, rank 9. And I draw Hallowing Light. Holy shit, that's so perfect. Okay, well, we'll take the risk of waiting on double dealer, I guess. I don't know, I could double dealer this turn. Next turn, we're guaranteed to clear this. I could fall behind and never catch up. It's a 0. It's a 1-for-1, I guess, is the value there. Oh, I don't know, man. Last time we had this situation, I regretted not using double dealer when I wasn't sure, so this time I'll use it. This time I'll use it and we'll try. Hallowing for sure. Watch and learn, noob. Watch and learn. We're chilling. This is crucial here, I think. Void Flash. Hallowing Light. Easy. Nothing else would do anything here. Yeah, Void Flash was good. Never punished, always lucky. Flux's life must be nice. Paid to play video games. Imagine getting angry on the internet all day and people actually tune in. I drew it with double dealer because I'm incredibly skilled. But it's okay. I'm used to, you know, the armchair quarterback's giving me a hard time. Hey, that's okay. That's why I earn the big bucks of $100 a month sometimes, and you guys have to watch me because you're clowns and I'm the best. That's right. Hashtag Flux is the greatest. All right. So kill both of these, I guess. I could use Axelman to kill the 1/2. Obsess over value. Game's not over. Obsess over value. Boom. 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 That's some value. I could pip out the GP now. No Alexis in my hand. Very small chance this fucks me. I'll take the risk. Jackal time. Yeah, I guess that would have been good too. You thought the card pool was awful? That's why we call in the coach. We've got Kargas on the list now. Trey, Meppo, and Kargas, the 3 people who have coached me. We won't rest until I've been coached by every single good player in the game. We won't rest. We shall not rest. Meppo, Kappa. Hey, you gotta, I don't know. I can't think of a joke. Joke not found. Okay. This turn is the Jackal turn. Obsess over value. Become obsessed with the value. Yeah, Meppo is a beast. Getting coached in a children's card game. Yes. That's my life. The more humility that I'm able to apply, the better. Are you undefeated versus him? That's pretty nice. Is it a 1-0 kind of record, or is it like across multiple games? Winter's Bounty and Sealed equals rank 9. Never play Winter's Bounty and Sealed. Got it. Retired from Sealed now. That's it. You're already retired from Sealed. That didn't last long. I retired from Constructed a week ago. And then I announced my comeback today. And they didn't... Very nice, but it's like kind of funny. Gods Unchained account with the unironic response. Welcome back, whatever. I think they didn't even realize I was joking. I mean, I am back, but I was also joking about the other tweet that I made. You're on TV? Ooh, on my stream or on real TV? Obsess over good value. Oh, burn +1 to a random enemy creature. Ooh. Fat gaming. Oh, on the tweet. That was you. Yeah. I that's what you're talking about. Yes, sir. I appreciate you responding. I liked it. I know, Cilium. The whole thing was kind of funny. I mean, if the new expansion wasn't immediately happening, then I would have actually taken a break. But lol. Like, my timing was off. You know what I mean? Just like kind of funny. Just, yeah, okay, my timing was off on that one. How long? I mean, probably a month and a half. Yeah, spill the beans. A month and a half, right? I'm probably not going to play Constructed until the new set, though. Like, honestly. But, I mean, honestly, bro, I sold a couple cards, and my heart wasn't in it. Like, I sold a few cards, because I genuinely... Oh, my God. Era's Runeblade. Wow. All right, we still got a game going. I sold a few cards because it's literally the correct financial decision. The correct financial decision is to sell like all my good cards and put it into Bitcoin or some shit. But my heart wasn't in it. I don't want to sell cards. I sold a few, but I'm not ready to sell God's cards. I'm not there. I like want to be there because financially it's like kind of dumb to have so much money tied up in this game, but it's just not. My heart's not in it. My heart's not in selling cards right now. Well, you don't need to hold. Me holding cards is mostly, I don't know, bro. I know you're joking. I know. Joking, I know. Oh, wow. 4 damage, all to face. Okay. Well, we need the 3 health guy. Should I just buff his health with Trial Spirit? If this guy lives, we win. Let's just try the health buff here. Yeah, I know you're trolling. Yeah. I mean, that's been the thing for me is like, my entire mild success, GG, 7 wins, let's go. My entire mild success of like streaming and making content was built on me doing really unsustainable things, dumping all my money, all my energy into it. And it's like, That's been the big thing, is like, I mean, asking myself, just like, is it even possible to have a more stable financial approach to my life, or do I just have to always be all, you know what I mean? I don't know. So I tried to sell some cards. I sold a few. I'm gonna take out like, I don't know, $400. It'll be nice to put that in the savings, right? But my heart just was not in it. Like, I could not even begin to list Therial. I'm not selling Therial. Fuck that. I was like, I'll just sell Therial, and that's that and a couple other cards, $1,000. Put it in the bank. Happy decision. Smart. I can't sell Therial. Not right now. Fucking hell no. I'm not doing it. So, I don't know. I'll hold the cards. I'll make lots of good content when the new expansion comes out, and then I'll go from there.